Welcome back to Yoshi's Woolly World. It's been a while. My capture card was not available for this game. And I have a new capture card. I am broadcasting this in 1080p. The previous game was not a good candidate for 1080p, but this, I'm trying 1080p with a very high bitrate. Just, like I said, lots of experimentation. The mic is broken? Oh yeah? That's cool. I like I like bad microphones, that's cool. How is it now? Is this better? Is this more good? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So much. Same, no difference. Okay. Alright, so, I don't really know how to fix this. My mic is a tin can. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this a little bit better, or is this the same shit? Same shit, or better, or worse? How about now? I'm a little bit louder now? Way worse? You sound like you're on the other side of the room. What? This is tolerable? Okay. I guess this is what we're gonna go with then. Oh my god. Audio had low bitrate. Fuck microphones, holy shit. I want my old compressor back. It's mechanical and echoey. Well, I mean... Here, listen. This is me without any effects on. This is just the microphone. How does this sound for you guys? Does this sound like trash, or is this like... There's no compression on this. This is just my voice. Sounds amazing. A bit flat. So now you're gonna pick up background noise if I use the compressor. That's weird. Yeah, audio sucks. Check. So yeah, you're gonna get some... I sound far away. Cool. Alright. Well. This sounds good. People like this. Alright, I'll just keep this then. Jeez. This has been a struggle. I can never quite get it just right. Okay, so this is good, but is it compared to compared to how I was before I upgraded the computer. How is it? Poopy? Background noise though? Yeah, and then if I turn the noise reducer off, it sounds like frozen ass. You're pretty loud though, Vin. The loud should be a little bit less loud now. Check, check, check. If anyone wants to figure out how to make the old compressor work, I'll go with it. It's called Breakaway Live, and it's needlessly expensive. So, I mean, you know, I just don't know if it's a Windows 10 thing, or if it's, you know, maybe the program just isn't supported anymore. I don't know. The thing just doesn't open. I tried everything. Compatibility modes. Like, everything. But yeah, it's called Breakaway Live. It was a very specific program designed to do exactly that. It doesn't work for Mike either. Mike had the same exact problem. Yes, if you sail the 7 seas, there is a chance you will find this needlessly expensive program that is designed for one purpose and is not supported. But, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that I don't understand. So, if anyone here has any interest in helping me fix this to get the best audio quality, I guess just, check it out, let me know. Get the curtains, bite the curtain! And it's weird too, cause like, in complete silence with Adobe Audition, with the noise reducer on, complete silence is like, you hear like little waves. It sounds like mechanical farts. Slowly coming through the microphone. Just bubbling up below the microphone. Just smelly... mechanical farts. God damn it, I missed that one flower. Not compatible with Windows 8 or 10. Okay, that's cool. So, compatibility mode obviously doesn't work. Yeah, the stream looks good. I mean, it looks good. I sound like shit, but the stream looks good. This might be the best looking stream that I've ever broadcasted. Because it's not an intensive game to begin with. Like, it's not like fast and blurry like Fast Racing Neo. So it looks pretty good. Green Yoshi. Camo Yoshi! Oh, I was wondering why they were all green. Well, I'm not losing sleep over it, but, you know, it sucks. I want to sound like I want my streams to sound good. And they used to sound like my microphone used to sound a lot better with that old compressor, which had its flaws too, but Wait, are the video and audio not synced for the game? Oh, looks okay to me. Alright, more spooky curtains. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, you guys are gonna hit- Oh! Oh no, what have I done? I got lucky is what happened. And I did it again, I made the same mistake! In silhouette form, when Yoshi runs and grows wheels, he kinda looks like a cock and balls. I am so sorry to do that to you all. Well, I streamed earlier with KY, and then I played some Fast Racing Neo. So, I was around earlier. This is just a bonus more than anything. I figured since I got my capture card, it was time for a Yoshi stream. And I was doing fuck all tonight. So, yeah, it's late, but I'm only gonna do like 4 levels anyway. Just your typical Yoshi stream. I was trying to run on purpose, and now I regret trying to run. I wonder if my best bet would be to get a physical compressor and put my microphone directly into that. Wait a minute, that might not work because my microphone has a weird input, has a dual input, so it might compress my audio too for what I hear. Oh man. You think I would know more about this stuff? Like, audio stuff, you know, with recording music. And I really don't know as much as I should. Probably have to get a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch adapter. My streaming setup is becoming more and more convoluted. Like, for example, this capture card does not capture Wii games. Like, I don't have a component to HDMI option. So I have to buy... I just ordered a little box that converts component into HDMI. So that's another thing. And then after that, I'm probably gonna have to figure out a better solution for compressing my audio. So that way when I make loud noises, I don't fucking ruin everyone's ears. On top of that, my headset is going into a mixer, is going into the computer with 1,000 wires all over the place. I had to relearn my audio setup when I tried to hook it back up. And people ask me for audio advice. Oh, you guys. I had someone email me recently. They were dead set on getting my headset. They wanted my audio setup because they thought I sounded good. I was like, no. Vinny, you can play Wii games on the Wii U, correct. But I can't play GameCube games on the Wii U, nor can I play PS2 games. On the Wii U. So, it would be nice to have my old setup, in case I need to. I got plenty of shovelware games that I currently can't stream. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, that was lame. I'm slowly being consumed by the wires. If I disappear overnight and I don't stream for like a week, it's because the wires killed me. Do not lament the loss. Accept it as an inevitability. I will have by then learned to live with the wires. I will have adapted. I will be Borg. Oh my god. This level. This fucking level, please. Constipated Yoshi. Like, they couldn't record a different sound effect for that. It's the same over and over again. Skeins. Whoa! Oh, lame. Totally lame. Totally lame. Oh, this really set me back far! I am currently beefing this level really hard. You're watching some master beef. Guess we'll just keep doing what I was doing. God, those cotton balls look a lot like cotton balls, don't they? I forget who I was telling. Maybe I was telling you guys, or maybe it was KY for 2 on the Vine, but this is one of the most... I think this is probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing games I've played all year. You know, not in terms of how many polygons it can push, but just the art direction is really, really well done. The reward is the visuals in this game in a lot of ways. People have been asking me, Vinny, what's your favorite game of the year? And I don't know. I can tell you some favorites, but I can't give you a definitive favorite because I haven't played Witcher, and I would like to play Witcher 3 because something tells me that would probably be my favorite. It just looks amazing. It looks like a perfect game for me. But, Monster Hunter was great early on this year. Majora's Mask, even though it was a remake, it was a really well done remake, and the source material was excellent. So I really liked those two. Were a good start to the year. I put a lot of 3DS time in this year. Trying to think. Splatoon was the surprise of the year, even though I got bored of it. While I was enjoying it, that was definitely one of my biggest surprises. I didn't know it was going to be that awesome. Fallout is not on my Game of the Year list, despite me really liking it. I like it a lot. I just didn't think it was... I didn't think it was worthy of Game of the Year kind of stuff. Darkest Dungeon was kind of like... You know, it's hard to say like an indie game could be a game of the year, but personally I thought that was better than most of the major releases this year. I really like Darkest Dungeon a lot. A lot of people are saying Xenoblade Chronicles is a strong contender for Game of the Year. So, that's both- whoa, fuck. Oh, that is fucking one single aid. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 was great. I loved Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought it was a really good game. And when it was at its best, it was just amazing. But it suffered from a really bad second act that didn't do anything for me. But for the hours that I enjoyed the game, it was great. It had some of my favorite moments of me streaming this year. Like, if I had to, like, pick my favorite stream of the year, that could be a completely different story. You know, like, I loved streaming Metal Gear Solid 5. So many stupid moments, so many fun moments. So yeah, that's definitely up there for me. Again, not because it's the best, but because it was enjoyable to stream. What else? Prosperity Path? Yeah, definitely. Just Cause 3 ended up being some of the most fun I've had, despite it being, again, a flawed game. That first day I streamed it was just so fucking fun, and then, like, learning the mechanics subsequently and flying around and grappling stuff, that was just a pure, like, video game high. So, yeah, I would say Just Cause 3 was, again, not Game of the Year, but another notable entry for me. If only it had multiplayer, yeah. I will stream more Just Cause 3. I'm excited for it. Mario Maker was great. I put a lot of time into that. I made a bunch of levels. I had a little thing going for a while. Not exactly my favorite game of the year. But it was a good time. So those are some of my favorites. I enjoyed streaming Final Fantasy VII, just because we got a chance to make fun of it. That was one of my favorite streams this year. For better or worse, however good or bad the game was, Final Fantasy VII was a fun stream. And I know a lot of people enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it a lot. Hylics was a lot of fun to stream too. It was short, good. Majora's Mask 3D was probably one of my favorite streams I've ever done, actually. Because I got a chance to relive Majora's Mask while streaming it in its new presentation. And it was awesome. So those are some of my favorite streams. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 3 was a good stream too. Yeah, that was my first time playing it. Loved it. A lot of derpy moments. But what a great game that was. The Emerald Fight weapon, oh my god, I forgot about that too. Yeah, the Emerald Fight was fucking absurd. Dear fucking Jesus. How long did that fight take? I was so underprepared for that fight. So incredibly underprepared and underleveled, but I didn't even give a shit. D-Duck, yeah, it might have been, D-Duck was my favorite stream of the year by far. The game that would not get windowed. Well, you guys are in luck because I have a package from Reg. Santa Reg has provided me with a care package, guys. It's called the 12 Days of Shitsmas. And there's a lot more than 12 games in there. But some of them are good, most of them are bad, and weird. And I will be doing those as Christmas events. You know, not necessarily just the day of Christmas, but I'll try to figure out, you know. Wow, that was lucky. Holy shit, that was lucky. Also, you definitely want to tune in on Sunday, because Mario Galaxy Repainted Vinesauce Edition is happening with GPM. Oh, you can do that? Oh yeah, you can do that. That was in older Yoshi, too. I heard, there was an accident outside my house today, and then later on, another weird thing happened. Not outside my house, but, you know, close-ish. And, then, like, an hour later, someone was doing something stupid in the street. Like, they were blocking traffic, and people getting out of their cars and yelling. I don't know what the fuck was happening, but I just heard my neighbor telling someone to suck his dick. I was like, what? And I was just laughing. She was like, you fat piece of shit. You fat piece of shit. And he was just like, yeah, well, come on over here and suck my dick. She was like, yeah, get out your house. Get out your house and come out. Come out over here. Alright? Come out over here. What you afraid? What you afraid? He was just like, yeah, I'll come out over there, then you could suck my dick. She was like, yeah, I'd like to see you try to pull your dick out. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's nice. How do people live like this? How do people live like this? I don't know how the fight started. They didn't know each other. I'm assuming he, like, left his house just because he was bored and wanted to start a fight with someone who's obviously blocking traffic. And he decided that it would be a good idea to just, like, start, like, move out of the road, bitch! Move out the road, bitch! And then she gave it right back to him. Just horrible shit she was saying to him. And then, of course, the culmination of all of this fighting and arguing was that, you know, fellatio should occur. And then when fellatio would not occur, and she called him the worst names you could imagine, he basically gave up and went back inside of his house, and then she left. So that was fun. Today was a fun day. Lots of fun. Sometimes I love living in New York. He was like, I had my girl come out there and punch you in the fucking face. That was a quote. That's something he said. He was like, you know, not to hit a woman, but he's gonna get his girl. His girlfriend was gonna come out there and punch her in the face. Oh, Jesus. God bless people. It's not even just New Yorkers, just God bless people. We're a strange species. Like, the first reaction I guess I kind of would have was like, is she okay? You know, is she having a stroke? Why is she blocking traffic? Is there an emergency? Then I would get pissed after considering those. But his first reaction was like, yo, bitch! Move, bitch! It's like, whoa! Whoa, that escalated very quickly. Thank you, ex-Ruben. It's not, like, for those that aren't in New York, you know, you always hear about, like, New Yorkers being really mean and nasty. Gotta be honest. Maybe on Staten Island that happens, or, like, some of the boroughs. Manhattan is not as bad as you would think. Like, New York is not an overly mean place. I know that sounds weird, but I never really had a problem, like, with where I live in terms of people being overly rude. I mean, sure, it happens, but I'm assuming it happens in the South. I'm assuming it happens in the fucking the desert. What's the United States? The United States is the North, the South, and the desert, and California, and that's it. I'm sure it happens in England. Oi! Oi, you fucking pikey! Get the fuck out of the road! What the fuck are you doing? Listen, you fucking wanking cunt. Please get the fuck out of the road. I've got places to be. Are you having a wank? Are you having a wank in the middle of the fucking road? Oi, look at this Strongo. This Strongo out in the fucking middle of the road. Get out of there, you fucking, you pikey. I don't know why Australians are now saying pikey. That does not quite apply, does it? Look at this fucking bogan out in the middle of the fucking road. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Man alive. I will now attempt my most possibly impressive impression ever made. I will now attempt Stephen Merchant with Rick Grimes. Alright, Coral. Alright, Coral. This is what we've become, Coral. Jeez, Coral, please. Put that gun away. The walkers, Coral, they might hear you. They might hear you, Coral. There's your cue to stop watching the stream. You may all leave. There are no refunds. I'm sorry, there are no refunds on time spent on this stream. You can now leave. Little mini dick clams. You see them? They're like not fully formed yet. They're starting their life as penis clams. Alright, Coral. I know, Coral, that these walkers are gonna get real dangerous now, Coral. But that's why you do not step out of this house. It's just, it can't happen. I can't combine Rick Grimes and Stephen Merchant, I'm sorry. Even though they both say the name Carl, there's no other similarity. You know, a Bristol accent with someone who's from England but does a southern accent. No, it's just not working. God, that looks so good. That waterfall. Jesus. Damn, they really nailed the textures in this game. Fucking hell. Oh no! There we go. Depth perception is not good here. I missed the stamp. I really don't give a shit about the stamp. I couldn't defeat the thing. There was a piranha plant guarding some of the gems. I didn't have the ability to do it. Yeah, well, you know, it happens. What Yoshi is this? Leopard Yoshi. All right, this is sexy. This is not. This is a kid's game. I don't feel comfortable with a sexy Yoshi. Leopard print? Nah. I don't know what's worse. The fact that this is a world made of wool, or that it's still made of wool. Oh no, I should've let the dick clam form. I never thought I would utter that sentence in my life. I should have let the dick clam form. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think in the history of language, those syllables have been uttered by any human? Aside from me just now? I should have let the dick clam form. I can't see the utility of that sentence in any other context. And they're not even called dick clams. I'm the only asshole that calls them dick clams. Oh, that was interesting. You called them dick clams before watching me? Really? Am I gonna play Mega Man Sprite Game 2 for Christmas? I hear it's really short. But yes, I will. I have it. And it's just waiting for Christmas to get a little closer. Because despite what stores may tell you, it's not Christmas yet. Don't let them fool you. Christmas is one day, not an entire month. Despite me having streamed Halloween stuff for like 25 days. I acknowledge that Halloween was only one day. But Christmas is not the entire month of December. That's just people wanting you to spend money. My god, the ads are alive. I hate to say it, but ads do work. They sometimes work on me. I was talking about the marketing campaign for Final Fantasy VII. That shit worked. Sometimes I'll see an ad for Taco Bell, and then I realize that there's only one Taco Bell locally, and that's in the mall. And then I don't get Taco Bell, but deep down, I want to engorge myself on the shittiness that is Taco Bell. Fucking ads. Like, yeah, I do need something to make my floor get clean quicker. Holy shit, wait, you mean to tell me that this mop, I can put a sponge at the end of the mop, and put water or fluid, like soap, in a dispenser in the mop, and then dispense the fluid onto the floor while I'm mopping my floor. And then I realize, wait, I don't mop very often, and why not just dip the thing in a bucket of water? Because it's so cool looking! What are you, stupid? You need this! It's so cool! I didn't buy the mop, if anyone's curious. It was merely a thought. And then I snapped out of it. I did buy a water pick and electric toothbrush combo, but that was not advertised to me. That was just someone telling me that those items were very good, and that me wanting to take better care of my teeth. Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm an asshole. I was like, yeah, I could use that, and then that turned out to be one of the best purchases I didn't think I would ever make, but it's one of the best purchases I made, because, yeah, I mean, dental hygiene is good. I used to be a smoker, so, you know, that definitely did not help. So I figured, may as well start taking better care. But again, not advertised, just mentioned. In my travels on the internet, just mentioned as being a useful thing to get. And I was like, yep, that sounds good. Everyone is an ad. You're all ads. Every time you say you like something, you're advertising to me. Me saying I like Yoshi, that's me advertising. It's unpaid advertising, as I like to call it. But you're still a fucking sellout. That's me. That's me. That's that word again. That overused fun sellout word. Mom, Vinny told me to buy an electric toothbrush. And he said that I'm an asshole because I advertise. And he also said I should get Taco Bell, but brush my teeth after the Taco Bell. Is this okay? Tucker, I think it's time we have to put you down. What do you mean? You've outlived your usefulness, Tucker. It's time for you to leave. If I tell you I like Vinesauce, am I advertising? Yes, you're selling out. Would you like a Pepsi with that Vinesauce? Delicious Pepsi for the morning after you get pregnant. Delicious Pepsi, put it inside you. Right up in there. Yes. I look in chat and people are like, what the hell was that? I don't know. It's nothing. Subliminal. Just some subliminal advertising, that's all. You don't know that you want Pepsi now, but your body does. Different colors. Captain Technicality just said, my body wants a restraining order. GPM, are you talking about like the... GPM says how hard would someone have to kick their legs in the air to float? Are you talking about like in real life? Like real talk? I would say 15,000 miles an hour. Both legs. Being able to kick the air. Like, yeah, if you kick the air, then it's possible. I know, I watched a lot of movies. I've made a terrible mistake. I thought I was being clever. I missed the thing. Great, now I can't even kill myself. It's okay, I'll let the boss kill me. I kind of really want to get that. I like to collect the yarn. It's kind of fun. That's the only thing I care about collecting. I was like, well, what if I go down there first? Eat me! Eat me, Seymour! Okay, well, I'm not that far back, but it still sucks. Okay, so I know what to do now. I just have to go up here, go up there. I don't care about the stamps. There is a patent from Nintendo for what appears to be a controller that's entirely touchscreen. I don't know if you guys saw it. It looked round. It was like oval shaped, and it was entirely a touchscreen. And people are saying that that's the NX controller, which I doubt very strongly. But dear God, can we not do that? I mean, you know, touchscreens, there, like, you can play a few games on a phone, but controllers, man. Come on, Nintendo, don't do that. I know they're not gonna do that. There's no way Nintendo would do that. They're not gonna do something that stupid. It's like, oh, but it's got a gyroscope. Play all your games with a touch screen and a gyroscope. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather saw off my own leg than have to play games like that from now on. The patents were for a controller with physical buttons that had a face with that was a screen. Hang on a second. Let me show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, that looks like... I mean, I don't know what that looks like, but they don't look like oh, well, there's buttons on the top. I guess these things are supposed to be buttons. The pentagons. But, like... you know, what is that? Alright, so there are buttons. But, so this whole thing would be a touchscreen. And here's buttons so that your fingers and hands can get in the way of the screen. So that's cool. Okay. Hang on. I think I understand now. If this is... Who is this dragon? I want to fight that dragon. I kind of see what they're going for, if this is a thing. Which is you have a button, and the touchscreen around the buttons turn into different buttons contextually. But we know that that's not a button, that's just a thing. It's just a thing you touch on the screen, which means if you have a game that requires like Smash Brothers or like game that you need the tactile feel of a button, you're not going to get it. You're only going to get it from the trigger buttons and the pentagons. It's weird. I think you know, there's the whole technology that exists where like a touchscreen button can inflate. Have you guys seen that? It's kind of like, I don't know what it is, I don't know how the technology works, but a button can appear on the screen, and it can actually inflate to feel like a button. And I'm wondering if something like that... No? Can anyone, link me to a YouTube video of that? And I could show it on the stream? Inflatable buttons. I swear I'm not making it up. After this, when I'm done with this boss fight, link me. Alright? Or when I'm dead from this boss fight, which is likely going to happen. What the this? Maximum concentration mode. Over and under. That was a little scary. Oh god, what's he gonna do now? What's he gonna do now? Oh! Oh, hey! Hey! Where are you coming? Where are you going? Gotcha! Gotcha, you fucker! Clench. Okay, you guys found some videos of inflatable buttons. I'll show them off in a second. That was a cool boss. I liked it, but... you know. It's a Yoshi boss. They're not... I mean, that was a little more challenging than some of the previous bosses, but it's still... It's not Dark Souls, is what I'm trying to say. But I liked it a lot. That was a good 4 levels, actually. Yay. Lol. Piranha Plant Yoshi. Aw shit, Piranha Plant Yoshi is stylin'. Is this the final world? Is it only 5? I thought it was only 5, but it might be 6. Let's see, so we have... This is 5, and then if there's another sheet over here, then that's 6. Oh, there is a 6, okay. Alright, so... That'll be it. Just 4 levels. We'll make some more progress next week. Tomorrow, probably not. Sunday, probably not, but early next week, I think. So let's take a look at these inflatable buttons and see if this is a solution for the NX. Inflatable buttons. What a world. What a world we live in. Happy little world. I'm getting some heavy little inflatable buttons.
So this is Tactus Technology at CES 2013, and what we're showing here today is what we believe is the world's first dynamic tactile touchscreen. It's on a 7-inch tablet computer here, and normally you can see here is a nice-looking screen, smooth, flat. But when we want to bring up a keyboard, boom. Oh, there you go.
So what happens there is that some buttons have just emerged from the touchscreen, so you can actually press and feel the keyboard like you would if they were there all the time.
Exactly.
And how does that
can become? So we think really adding this dynamic layer, dynamic surface technology, and improving the interface is interesting place.
Okay, and so of course the first thing people are going to wonder about the durability of the panel itself. So we talked a little bit about some of the testing you've done. So if maybe you could explain.
Yeah, sure. So we have a full reliability in-house testing facilities and characterization lab. So we do a lot of testing on this to make sure that it's going to be very robust. Obviously, cycle testing is one of the keys for us. It's a unique test for our type of technology that you don't have either on a keyboard and you don't have on a standard touchscreen. So, and we're seeing very good results. Many years life on this. We've tested a failure, and very happy with the result. Power is actually
corporate speech.
Again, this is shot
in a more natural way.
It looks like they only inflate in those spots, though. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like there's predetermined inflate spots on the screen, which, I mean, that makes sense for a controller with on a touch screen, because you really only need, the buttons to be in the same spot. But that begs the question, why not just make them physical, tactile, like touch screen buttons? Like sure, they could have a screen on them, but you can press them down with your thumb or something. That would make more sense than having one button and then touch screen. Like, why not like one big button like the GameCube, right? We'll do something like that, and then a bunch around it that are just like screens that can have anything on them to represent, so you could just look down and see what you need to press, or like, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a weird direction if Nintendo's going in this direction. But the question on everyone's mind, and my mind specifically, is what happens if you take a bobby pin and just stick it in one of those buttons on that touchscreen? Because will it leak? There's little fluids going to come out of it? I really need to know, and I'm very, very curious about this. I don't think I've seen a whole lot else from button inflation fetishes, technology. That's pretty interesting. We're getting closer to Blade Runner.
Imagine the products.
Okay, well, who knows? The NX is definitely... It's hard to predict what Nintendo's going to do next, because motion controls, that's a little bit more in the past now, believe it or not. I think motion controls still have their place. I think the gyroscope stuff on Splatoon, for example, I think is really good. I wouldn't even mind pointing at the screen with a controller, but I feel like the way the Wii was done, it was more gimmicky. And I don't think people want quite that anymore. Nintendo tried the tablet combination with a controller. That didn't really get them any momentum. So, they're claiming the NX is going to be this kind of revolutionary thing. And I honestly don't see that being the case if they're just taking the Wii U concept a little further with a touchscreen controller. Like, there's got to be a little bit more to it than that. But I will probably eat my words. I mean, here's the crazy thing. In like 6 or 7 months, we're going to find out. That's not too far from now. Like E3 2016, there's a very high probability that Nintendo's going to show off their next system and, jump off the Wii U ship. I think that's probably the smartest move for Nintendo, and it makes a lot of sense. I think there was a rumor, I don't know where I heard this, but don't take this as gospel, but there was a rumor that Nintendo might even announce the thing in 2016, then release it in 2016. I don't know what that was. There was just rumblings, I guess. But I wonder if they would do something like that. I wonder if the Wii U had such a bad impact on this company that they would jump off that ship that quickly. Vinesauce, the patent is only for hardware and not representative of the final product design. Exactly. No, you're right. Totally. This is just speculation. It's more just the interest of that patent got my mind thinking. I'm wondering if the NX is going to do something completely different and not touchscreen based, like the controller, or maybe it'll be some weird, Sony's got VR, Xbox has the HoloLens or whatever the fuck that is. The computer, there's obviously Oculus and the Vive. So there's definitely this push towards augmented or virtual reality. So now I'm wondering if Nintendo, which is weird to say this, but Nintendo kind of always has been innovators. Like, people generally have this view of Nintendo as a kiddie company. They're innovators in technology. They're fucking stupid when it comes to like understanding the internet. I won't even get into that because that just pisses me off. I'm not gonna talk about that or like what they do with their sequels, because that's a lot of what they do is counterintuitive, and then some of what they do is very intuitive. Like, for example, the Rumble Pack, that was pretty much a first. They did it. The analog stick for the thumb, that was a first. They did that on the N64. The N64, Mario 64 was a huge industry leap forward in a lot of ways. The stuff that Nintendo did with the controllers back in 1985, 1983, the Famicom, they had a microphone on the controller at that point. There was a lot of innovations. The Wii was a huge innovation, and it set off this whole trend of virtual kind of controller movement, for better or worse. I think for worse, but that's just me. And they definitely have had steps back too, like sticking with cartridges when clearly the medium was shifting to CD. They were just like, nope, cartridge. It's because of the oh man, it's bittersweet, because you think about it, the attempts to stop piracy or to curtail piracy and to keep their proprietary cartridges is what bit them in the ass in the first place. And man, as someone who has had videos taken down by Nintendo and who's seen people lose their fucking entire channels of hard work because of Nintendo, that is a bittersweet irony that them shooting themselves in the foot is because they're trying to, get rid of piracy. But, I get it. A company needs to defend itself. They need to protect itself. But just the way Nintendo did it was fucking bad for them. So they have innovations. They have some non-innovations, and they live in the past. But they also kind of try to push things forward a little bit too. So they're weird. They're kind of hard to classify. But with the NX, I'm wondering. I guess, oh man, I should probably tell Vappy to put this into its own thing. But I don't know now. I'm thinking with the NX, there's definitely the option to go the way the Wii did, which is to just completely come up with something new. Maybe tap into the virtual reality thing. Maybe give people glasses or something. I don't know. Power Glove 2017. There's definitely this kind of potential for Nintendo to go in that direction and really try to innovate and try to see what's going on with popular trends and take it a step further. Or they could just make a really kick-ass, easy to develop for, graphically very strong, very integrated to the internet machine with, controller that is really solid, GameCube controller support for Smash. It could play Wii U games. It could play Wii games. really, really strong virtual console stuff, and just try to corral as many third-party developers as they can onto the system and just make that awesome and cheap. Not $599 US, not $499 US, just a traditional console, something really, really solid. I would prefer that because my favorite games on the Wii U have almost nothing to do with the touchscreen. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Smash Brothers, Mario 3D World, just to name a few. And there's plenty more, Hyrule Warriors, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, Mario Maker uses the screen. I thought that was a great game. Smash Brothers uses it for level creation. Splatoon uses it for gyroscopic control. But at the end of the day, it's like a minimal draw. The draw for the system are the Nintendo games that we've been playing for years, like stuff that was done on the GameCube and just brought up to date. So, I don't know. I guess I kind of would prefer if Nintendo just finally just released an awesome system that was powerful, cheap, or cheap-ish, and had, Nintendo stuff on it, maybe some new IPs, and that would be great. But something tells me we're going to get Nintendo Holodeck, the world's first tactile, huggable teddy bear Yoshi, where you hug it in virtual reality, and he turns red. Then they sell a bunch of Pikachus. They're amiibos, but they're bigger. They're amiibungos. Amiibungholes. And they're just giant, like teddy bears, like person size. So you don't need friends. You don't have to leave your house. You can buy the amiibungholes, and what you could do is you put them in your house, you put on your glasses, and you just rub them and touch them and put them in weird, awkward, compromising positions. The system will recognize that, and then you can have a virtual friend. And you can do so much in the virtual world with these amiibungholes. You can go on adventures with them, but mainly just rub them in a really inappropriate way. So that'll be the NX, and it'll be great. So let's check out the art. Okay, so I'm going to load up the art, and this one is from Densetsu no Ivo. Do you choose the vines or the shroom? From Scarmew, there's something about just going fast that just brings out the worst in me. I end up making all sorts of weird noises. And that is true. That happened earlier. From... hang on. Blue Crescent Moon. Hello there, boy, shrimp fella. From Donkey Spittle. Here's some lovely Sonic and me art. From Nevu Jolkheim, here's me in various alternate realities shooting cats. And of course, there needs to be an Undertale character in here too, of course. And Rick. Why not just throw him into whoever? It doesn't matter. Just put whoever you want in the art. It's good. From Chinnigan, just call me Whisper. Of course, that's me. I am a wisp. I'm just a big floating sperm. From Donkey Spittle, is this a... am I supposed to know who this is? This character? This triangle? I forgot already. I forget a lot of things. You forget a million things every day. That's me. And I guess this happened earlier from Banthua. That was the black hole. I just want to show for a minute some cool stuff. The hoodies shipped. So that's what they look like. And I didn't get mine yet, but some people did, and they were tweeting them to me. And I'm really excited. It looks good. Apparently, the tag I was telling you guys about looks like this. And I think that is fucking cool as shit. And I cannot wait to have my own hoodie with a tag like that. I mean, it's just cool. It's just really cool. And also, here's a picture of the box that it comes in. So, yeah. Pretty exciting. I think they ordered a few extra ones. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure completely. But if they did, there's a chance we could maybe sell a few more or do a contest. That was what I was told last. I don't know if it's true. I don't know how it's going to be handled. If I get any information about it, I'll let you know. If you don't hear about it, then I have nothing for you, which is sad. But I'll let you know immediately if there's any chance of a contest or of a few last-minute purchases. But these are limited. From what I understand, these are limited edition. I don't think they'll come back because they were made by hand. That's what took so long, in Canada, I guess. And, maybe if we do it again, it'll be a different design. Who knows? But maybe if people really, really want them in the future, we'll do another run of the same design. I'm not sure. It's just, right now, this is, as far as I'm concerned, limited edition, and I don't know how this system works. But if I get any more thoughts or information about this, I'll let you know. And for whoever got one, I hope you enjoy it. I'm jealous. I want one now, but I might get one tomorrow instead, so I guess that's okay. What the fuck is this? Someone just tweeted this to me. Vinny's crotch gator. What, like a lizard? Is that what that was? I guess it's a lizard. I don't know. But, alright guys. I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the microphone. Please, if anyone here can help me get Breakaway Live to work on Windows 10. I don't know if it's possible. It probably isn't. But if it is, maybe just drop me an email or something. Or if you have any ideas for a better compressor, even if it's a physical one, any help on this matter, because right now I sound like a can of smashed assholes. So any help would be great. And as always, Vinesauce.com for the other streamers. Good night, everyone, and I will see you later.